Well, hello. I'm going to try to stay out of the picture as much as possible. Working with a new camera and a new stand I'm happy about. Anyway, as you can see, I have a slight little problem, which I'm not complaining about. I have to pot my new corn tomatoes. And I'm only going to pot enough for myself and get some pots for my family for the ones that they want. And I'm going to go through my normal process of sterilizing the soil on these ones. I'm going to use the potting mix. I'm not endorsed by them. I don't get paid for this. I bought it with my own money. It's just what I know and what works for me. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is fill these up and start the water boiling so I can go ahead and show you the process in case you missed it in my other video. And here, as you can see, I hope, is my little impatient I saved from outside. Well, it's kind of overcrowding my cayennes, which is defeating my purpose. So I'm going to separate these out and repot those as well. And I also have my, I did have success with my green bell peppers. So I'm going to separate those out from the onion and put that in its own separate container. Now I did get a new light for my birthday. My daughter and son-in-law got me a gift certificate. And I bought this light and camera stand that I'm talking to you with that just went out. And I also, well, I like the way it stands telescopically anyway. And I got a light for my garden. So I got to expand. Now I'm going to see if I can figure out what this light's problem is. But in the meantime, I'm just going to continue. Here we go. Well, okay. Now, let me try to stay out of the picture. I'm going to go ahead and very carefully, I did sterilize the soil, even though it's new. Go figure. It's just the way I am. I'm going to carefully bring these out by their roots. Try not to bother it too much. And I'm going to go ahead and plant all the cayennes together. And you know, the strong will survive and the weak will, you know how I feel? Well, anyway, the weak will survive if they can. So, getting up under here, I don't think that they were having enough room to grow. So, I like this soil. It looks very rich. But anyway, I wet it all down before I planted. I found that a huge part of my problem was overwatering, which I will show you the gauge and everything and address that in another video. But for right now, I just wanted to make sure that my cayennes were in a happier place. And I'll show you the happier place that I've made. I've really extended my garden out. So I'm going to go ahead and put this, I thought I had a little disc here to put it in. But I'm going to go ahead and end with this, or while I'm standing here, I'm going to go ahead and move the impatient to the middle. Oh, believe me, it'll survive. And I'll re-water that. No, I'll just give it a little bit of water because it seems to be a little wet. My problem was I was overwatering my plants, which was actually not causing them to thrive at all. So, oh, this sucker's heavy. There we go with the cayenne. And I'll go put it in its new home. And it should do just fine. So, when I come back, I'll have my other ones sterilized and we'll put in our tomato plants. Okay, I'm desperately trying to stay out of the way and hope that the light stays on. What the problem is with these lights and staying on, I have no idea. But I'm going to take my medius ones, which seem to be these two. I don't know if these two are going to make it or not, but if my family wants another clone, I can make them another clone. But look at the root system on there. How can you ask for anything better? So I sterilized the soil, added some more. I really want them to be able to stretch out in here and take off. So, as you know, or if you don't, you plant them as deep as possible because they will sprout more roots. So, here we go. And this is the babies from the big mama that I have, that I've made so many mistakes on. And I'm going to let this go ahead and sit because I'm going to water it thoroughly. And then we're going to start with the second one. And I decided not to take my bell peppers out from where the onion is. It's really not that big of a deal. I will show you when I show you how I've extended my garden. Some. It's not complete yet. I don't like leaving dead stuff on there because, well, it just breeds problems. So there's the second one. And now I'm going to, you see me in my videos. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on the second pot. Put these up, and then I'll come back. Okay? So that should be pretty easy to follow. Okay, I did forget one important detail. And this is just a hint I've been given. But it's Epsom salt. It's still real dusty. So here, let me just take my two best ones. I can smell the tomato. Anyway, look at the root system on those. That's just with water. So, well, that one doesn't have the greatest, but this one surely does. So again, I'm going to want to spread my root system out a little bit around in there so it has plenty of room to grow, and plant them pretty deep. And some people put in their Epsom salts in the same hole as their tomatoes. But I've thought about it, and I've looked at all the hacks and the tricks, and I just decide that it's in my best interest to just sprinkle it around the top. Now this doesn't count for when I add the baking soda when the fruit arrive. I think I've covered that in a previous video. So every time I water, it just gives them a little bit more. What that does is it allows your plant to be able to uptake more nutrients. It has something to do with sulfur, and so I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit around this one as well. And oh, what the heck, he deserves some too. And I'll go cover some on my cayenne and bell pepper. And then I'm going to show you my new part of my new area. Everything's about to change. I don't mind the pink light so much because it brings me so much joy in my plants. So I'm just going to live in pink. So that's on repotting these newly cloned tomatoes and separating out the cayennes. And I'll be with you here in just a minute. I got a little bit of cleanup to do. And I will show you one of my new planting areas. I'm really excited about this actually. So, I'll see you here in just a second. I surely hope you were able to get a good view of this. And these, I'll inventory later. Alrighty, well, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not a master photographer here, but I think I've made that clear. I just wanted to show you, if I can move it by this, those are my tomatoes, my bell peppers. I wonder if you can get a good look in on that. They seem very healthy and happy there. And again, there's the cayennes I just finished off. Now, my light, ta-da-da-da. It's not the most expensive light, obviously, or I wouldn't have bought it. But I will show you. It's not quite as pink. Hang on. Well, it doesn't look quite as pink to me. But at least I could turn it on and off to do a video. So that's it. That's all I wanted to do for today, is show you that I did clone my tomatoes and I did repot them, and I have my cayennes, and I'm just gonna pull you back a little bit. Sorry, learning in the process here, and it is crooked. So there you have it, and I will see you again shortly because I have many updates to do on my garden. It has really expanded, and my whole house. Other than my bedroom, I need a place of sanctuary. Other than that, there you have it. You have a good day, and so will I, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy whoever it is that you are with, and the day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.